We are currently on 7th Avenue right now. Mike Petersen just left the vehicle of Alex Love for Liberty. Connor is doing surveillance approximately 1.5 blocks west of my current location. We have found an entire block security taped off. It looks as though it's a full-blown sting operation. We've found one canine unit, and we have one canine unit and 3 patrol cars, 2 rhinos, and 4 standard SUVs. We also have a mobile command center. Appears to be a neighborhood cleanup operation. Mobile command center. Approximately 20 officers on site. We are currently outside of New Home Baptist Church.
Man, take that shit somewhere else. Don't do that. We don't want to be on TV.
I'm not going to record you, I promise.
Oh, please.
I'm mostly interested in watching these guys fuck up.
Okay, well, go get in his face. He in his truck. Hit him up. Go get him. You get over there. Tell him to get out of our club, too. Go over there.
All right.
Yeah, take your machine over there.
Mobile Command Center has 4 deputies in front of it with 2 motorcycles.
And messing with our motorcycles and stealing out of our club. Tell it on your machine.
Your club's over there?
No, right there. That's a church. What the hell wrong with you?
Okay, I confused New Baptist with a nightclub that is over there.
That's a New Home Baptist.
All right. Forgive my sloppiness.
I do forgive your noise, but that's a church. It say New Home. Jesus Christ.
Well, when you said nightclub and we're pointing to it, I
I
figured.
did not say nothing. I did that.
That's the nightclub.
You looking that way with your bitch, your camera. Look at all them police. They are not on them church grounds. They didn't bother that church.
Mike Petersen, Arizona Cop Watch. I am currently 1 block away from where I found the police mobile command center. Over here, we have 2 more cruiser SUVs and 1 pickup, as well as some road flares currently in use. Approximately 4 officers on site. We are at Sherman and 11th Avenue. So, from what I can tell, this police barricade stretches all the way from 7th Avenue to 19th. So, between 7th Avenue and 19th, that's approximately 12 city blocks in total length, or 1.5 miles. Approaching scene. Seeing no sensible reason whatsoever why there's train tracks through here. About to move in so that I may cross train tracks. Turning off camera temporarily to lower cops guard. Mike Petersen, Arizona Cop Watch. I am currently on the corner of Grant and 11th, closer to the scene. This is where we currently have the end of the barricade. The barricade has been moved forward to this point. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 vehicles currently on site, including a mobile command post. Now, for those of you not initiated, here's how you can tell the difference between your standard cruiser Tahoe and a Rhino. As you'll note, they are side by side and approximately a quarter mile away from me. Now what you'll notice with the cruiser on the right, how it sits higher off the ground by approximately 6 inches. This is due to the excess weight from the full-size Rhino. The full-size Rhino has approximately 2,000 pounds of extra mass, hence the lower frame. And you see the wheelbase on the non-Rhino, and then the wheelbase on the Rhino. Big difference, big difference. Very common misconception with the two, but there you see side by side the differences. Also, you will note that the Rhino has slightly smaller windows. And a completely different fender. Both ends of the Rhino are reinforced directly to the frame. It is designed to keep taking hit after hit after hit. Your standard cruiser has minimal reinforcement, factory standard. And your mobile command center is made to look like a mobile home, but with a few noteworthy exceptions. The mobile command center actually has signage that can be temporarily removed or hastily put back up. This way they can camouflage it as a civilian vehicle. Mike Petersen, Arizona Cop Watch. We currently have a German Shepherd. And so you guys can see the third type of SUV. Where is that the canine unit. Now the canine unit is a little bit heavier than your standard Tahoe, but not as heavy as your Rhino. There is no back door on the right hand side. There's a reason for this. And the back section is made to absorb the impact and protect a dog, not a human being. This vehicle will probably not be used in any arrest. Mike Petersen, Arizona Cop Watch. I am currently on the opposite side of the barricade. No officers will reply to exactly what is going on in current situation. Various onlookers have said that this is a possible sting effort. But no officer will confirm exactly what is happening right now. I just get a lot of no idea from the officers, which does not make much sense. The current vehicle count on scene is 18 vehicles. And canine unit has been going from door to door to door. Can you say meth sting, people? We already know what this is. They're going to try and sell it as something else, but they've sectioned off, god damn, 7th all the way to 19th, 12 whole blocks of sectioned off. I mean, come on, we already know what's going to happen. They're sectioning off the entire neighborhood so they have a police zone that they can raid to their content. It appeared at first as though the perimeter set up by the police was shrinking. It is in fact growing as we speak. I'm going to temporarily leave site so that I am not caught in a police patrol zone. Well, not patrol zone, we already know what it is. They're pretending to make it look like they're looking for somebody, but what they're really doing is sectioning off this whole neighborhood and going after any little bullshit they can. This probably isn't a real thing. Mike Petersen, Cop Watch, out. Mike Petersen approaching scene back at Sherman and 11th once more. Reapproaching the scene from the south. There seems to be an officer with a combative tone and an African American individual who seems to be an arrest victim coming up. Mike Petersen, Cop Watch, signing out.
Cocoa Puffs.
Once again, we're circling. This time we're going to try and circle from the northwest side of said mobile command center. We spotted a second mobile command center and at least 20 separate vehicles.
So they're going to have this street blocked off right here.
And most likely they're moving the barricade to Buckeye and 15th Avenue. Buckeye and 15th Avenue. Are we quite north of it yet, but that's where they're going to be blocked off?
Hold on.
Signing off momentarily.
That's actually great.
Animal?
Yeah, I see it. There's a lot of cats and dogs here. Almost ran over a black cat. That wouldn't have been fun.
We're on Papago and 13th.
So, Grant is further north. I need to keep going north.
Yes.
I went south quite a ways.
We are currently by Bethune School, or however the fuck you say that. On Yuma and 15th, approaching Buckeye and 15th.
So we're quite a ways down where the scene is.
Yep. We're almost a mile away from the scene now. Circling back one more time. I'm like so baked right now.
Cop baked?
Smoking this big badass dub. Well, not dub, but I had a friggin' joint that was about the size of most blunts that along Colorado on west, and we are currently approaching Grant.
There's a cop right here at Grant.
Alright,
I'm gonna take you around one more block.
Alright, he's gonna take me around one more block.
Get on video.
Yep. Okay.
What's the neighborhood? Grant and 15th Avenue, Grant?
It's Central South.
So this is the western edge of the perimeter, Grant Avenue and 15th. I am currently on the northern side of police barricade zone. We have a second mobile command center in view. And at this location, crossroads currently unknown. Across the street from a junkyard. Oh, that's nice. I'm about to be in the yellow tape zone that's currently being moved. Investigating that next. So we have a 18-wheel yard being used as a mobile command center posting. SLT freight. Interesting, using the private sector as a form of masking business. God damn, that ain't that slick. Cop currently trying to flag me down. I'll just stay here, do my thing. I ain't violating any constitutional rights, freedom of the press, which means pretty much, come at me, ho. I'd say bro, but I don't look at cops as my bros, I look at cops as hoes. All vehicles on scene so far have been Phoenix PD. No Maricopa County action whatsoever. Suspicious. Typically during meth raids, there is usually a county liaison present, but I have not seen one single vehicle from the county. Over here we have a not so subtly camouflaged, unmarked, not so subtly camouflaged, within the epicenter is a nightclub. See this right here, what I'm panning out of? This white, not so subtle unmarked? Do better, people. Do better, people. Do better, people, and do better, people. All these G license plates, yeah, you guys can do so much better than that. Howdy, officer. Groovy! Filming for the Libertarian Party of Arizona. What? Alright, hell yeah. I'm not going past it. I'll stay here. Thank you, officers. Crime scene. What the hell happened? I mean, the mobile crime lab? I mean, it looked like a neighborhood sting. Sorry if I was presumptuous on this. So, what happened? Alright. Crime scene. So, police keep reciting generic crime scene, but I gotta call bullshit on the generic crime scene right now with not one but two police command posts. This one I'm approximately 50 feet away from. Officer questioning. Are they witnesses? Suspects? For whatever reason, they have been isolated and I have not. So, who knows? I find it really suspicious that the cops don't find it suspicious at all that guy with cameras out here. Usually they're a little bit more on guard. Second male officer on scene. I am currently across the street, approximately 25 feet away from two male officers. One female officer. as you'll find when I pan up, there are actually 2 separate barricaded zones. So there's 3 sets of police tape. 1, 2, 3 sections, as if they're sectioning off 2 entire blocks at the same time. So why do they have the individual division between the 2 blocks sectioned off? It's almost as if they're doing 2 completely different sweep operations altogether. Is one going to operate one direction, the other operate the other direction? Multiple point sting possibility? Or it could just be another one of them homeless roundups like they like doing in a developing neighborhood. Gentrification at its finest, peoples. Gentrification at its finest. If there's anything that is one ungentlemanly son of a bitch, it is gentrification. Officer is redirecting first officer. Officer questioning potential suspects or witnesses. Has instructed officer in second SUV to circle around. I don't see how he's going to do that. But one more time, check out the row of nothing but G license plate, G license plate, G license plate, and G license plate. Oh, and speak of the devil, is that a letter G? Oh, that is another police cruiser, and apparently I am now within what's going to be a 3rd yellow tape zone. Officer has just exited the final of the SUVs in this row. 2 of them, 1 female officer, 1 male officer. Third SUV. No identifiable markings. Removed front license plate. Second cruiser is a full-blown rhino. Curious that there's so many rhinos on scene. One more officer is approaching scene. Extra jiggly. I'm going to assume he's a supervisor with that kind of girth. Officer appears to be putting on gloves. Cavity search. Making sure to stay recorded. Over here we have what appear to be medical personnel on site. They appear to be medical personnel, but never mind. Just somebody in scrubs. 3 clipboards. Are they civilians or are they investigators or possible detectives? Judging by the jiggle, I'm going to say detective. Questioning officer is currently moving potential witnesses. 3 potential witnesses. Keeping camera tuned in on multiple officers. Making sure no cop accidentally drops anything. We wouldn't want our fine officers to lose their valuables. Scene is currently clear of any debris. Nothing by anybody's feet. Potential witness is already handcuffed. With zip ties. That looks painful. Signing off, Mike Petersen. Not to sound like a complete and utter dickhead, but if you look down by my feet, that not so discreet